To complete the 2023-2024 program review, you will go into Nuventive and use the center pull-down menu to select your program. In this case, I am in the sample program. Once you're in your program, then you can use the hamburger menu over here on the left. You're going to select that. Once you select the hamburger menu, then select the Program Review workspace, and then select Comprehensive Program Review. Once you're in that workspace, you will see a green plus here and a green plus over here. So you can select either one of those to open up the form. Once you're in that form, you will see several cards. You'll have a card labeled Data Analysis, SWOT Analysis, College-Wide Initiatives, Program Review Analysis, Goals and Action Plans, and then Program Review Status. Begin by using the caret on the left to open up each card. You'll go through each question in the card. In this first section, you'll be using your outcomes data from your department workspace and also your PLO data and your PRED data, which is over here on the right. You can select the PRED data over here on the right. And once it opens, it's a little slow because I'm recording also, you can use the link here to access the PRED, and you can have them open side by side, or it'll open in another tab. Let's close that and go back to the split screen. So once you've answered all the questions in the data analysis section, and they're pretty self-explanatory, you can then go down to data analysis section complete. You could select yes or no. If you have fully answered all the questions, then you would select yes. If you want to come back at some later time, then select no. In this section, I forgot to mention that you can also add any tables or charts if you select in this area. It's just like a regular Word document. You can insert tables, charts, website links, whatever. If you have some information from the PRED you want to put in here, you can do that. You can also attach some documents as supporting evidence. So once you've completed this section, then select yes or select no if you want to come back to it. And the reason why you want to select yes or no is because on your dashboard, it will give you a red X, meaning that you're not complete with it, or a green check mark, meaning that you are complete. And I'll show you that in a minute, so that you can see that what you still have to work on or what you've completed. Or if you have multiple people in there, they'll know which ones have been done and somebody else is going to work on another area. After you've completed your data analysis section, select the SWOT analysis section and go through that card. There's 4 questions, basic SWOT analysis. Again, when you're done with that, select yes or no, same as above. Then select the College-Wide Initiative section. Every program review in the college, from administration to student support, instructional support, or instruction, are all answering these questions. And they're pretty self-explanatory as well. And when you're done, select yes or select no. I do want to say for the second question that talks about reviewing the college-wide priorities, guided pathways, equity plan, ISLOs, we're not expecting you to speak to each one of these. So this is a basic overview question. What is your program doing to support these initiatives? And then the next section is the program analysis narrative, which kind of gives you a space to talk about anything that you haven't talked about above. If you want to talk about faculty accomplishments or program accomplishments, any changes or improvements that you didn't mention above, you have that space to do that here. And then what additional information or resources could you use to support your program and improve your program? Please do not include resource requests here. This is just a general narrative. And then the next section, let me close these up here. The next section is your goals and action items. This is where you'll discuss your previous goals and action items and make sure that you've added new goals and updated your goals and action items under the Goals tab. The Goals tab is back to the hamburger menu, Goals and Action Items. So before you select yes on this, be sure that you have completed this Goals and Action Items updates section. Once you have completed updating your goals and action plans in the Goals and Action Plans Update section, what you can do is come back to this card and select Yes. If you need some more time and you haven't yet completed your goals and action plans, you can select No and you can come back to it at a later time. Once you have completed all of these cards and updated all your goals and action items, then you're going to come to the very last card and you're going to basically submit your program review. So you will select the date you've completed it, whatever date that is, who completed it, your name, your email address, or your phone extension, some way so that we know who completed it, and that yes, you are ready for it to be reviewed. If you are not ready for it to be reviewed, then please select No. And let me just show you really kind of quickly on your program's dashboard. If you go to the Program Review Comprehensive Summary dashboard, you'll be able to see across here red X's or green check marks that show that you have completed those sections. So if we look at, for reference, the annual update, once those sections were completed, you had green check marks. Once your dean reviewed it, you had a green check mark. So for this year, we're doing the comprehensive. So as we work on this, you will start to see either red X's if you say no or green check marks if you say yes.